Mario Paint is something I played around with when I was a kid, like 5 or 4. I thought the mouse was really cool because, well, it is really cool. However, it takes much more than that to get a kid invested in something. The mouse was just the thing that got me curious. What really did it for me was how Mario Paint was set up sort of like a game. Like it had video game like music, it had video game sounds, it had Mario stamps, it had a video game mini game inside of it. That establishes some familiar territory. So you feel at home and you decide to look around a little bit more. Of course, you scribble around and make some art or pop open a pre-drawn picture and color it in. Maybe you open up something that's really just a sprite editor. You fiddle around and make your own sprites without really knowing what you're doing. They're presented more like stamps, I guess, and I guess that makes them easier to process than sprite making. You're not making sprites, you're just making stamps to stamp with. Or patterns, even. What else is there? There's keys, piano, symbol, lines, mushroom. This is a place to make music, which again is pretty daunting. It's kind of intimidating all the information that you're presented, but once again, it's still familiar because you have Mario characters up there, and you become close friends with the dog, the cat, the car, the pig, this baby, until they become friends. The instruments are now friends. You don't fear them anymore, and you can make what you want. You get more curious though, and you find this weird section. You're not totally sure what it is at first, because you can't really read that well. You're like 4. Maybe other 4-year-olds can read. I don't remember if I could. I barely remember. I mean, I guess you get more curious though. You find this weird section that's just a bunch of squares, and you don't really know what's going on until you stumble upon the fact that this is animation. You're making an animation, and it's probably pretty crude at first, you know, but you feel a sort of pride from that, and you should feel some kind of pride from that because you just made a very simple animation. And it's simple, and it's exciting, so even though it's crude, you keep working at it until you can make something a bit better. Same with the music and the stamps and everything. You just keep doing it so you can grow and improve on what you're doing. Mario Paint doesn't get enough credit for presenting all these things in not only an incredibly fun way, but a way that's charming and just a way that's kind of comforting. And I haven't even talked about the title screen, the undo dog, or the music, just so many things that bring this all together. Lots of these things and ideas can be intimidating to someone that's never attempted them. But Mario Paint does it in such an inviting form, and that's why they're so important to me. Getting the right tools into an aspiring creator or someone that wants to give it a shot is probably the most important step of someone attempting anything or pursuing anything, you know. I'm incredibly grateful I got to play Mario Paint when I was a kid, and I got to indulge in these days. Welcome back to Niche Appreciation Club. I will see you again soon. Not this soon though. Maybe like 2 weeks. Don't hold me to that though.